Was damnation always choice? The gate is shut, the time is gone. I face myself and I am not in the judgment shade. I stand alone with hollow heart and flesh to stone.
gold, its fruit is ash, its heart is cold. We ate the lie, we drank the curse. Now Eden bleeds from every vein. Shadows over Eden, hiding scars, built on bones beneath the stars. They sell salvation, forged in gold, but paradise has long gone just shattered screams and children's cries. Steel and fire, man-made tombs. Cities turn to dust and ruins. We built our throne on blood and gold. Now reap the end that we foretold. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we choke on what we need. Skies were blue, now stained with sin. Digging graves we're buried in. Oil-stained hands and hollow vows. No future left to save us now. We crowned ourselves as gods on earth, but killed the womb that gave us birth. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence where the river flows. We burned the
Beneath the ashes, nothing grows, only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we choke on what we need.
They wrap me tight in holy thread, a vow of light, a book I read. But in the verses
Erase the name, erase the face, replace the man, reboot the race. This is not life, this is control. A ticking mind, a caged soul. Breed the machine, obey the code. Sold your will for the barcode. No more thoughts, no more screams. yesterday. No order left inside this